Hi guys, I I haven't made a video for a while. I'm sorry about that. I am intending to keep on making videos, but I looked at my subscriber count this morning and I got 400 subscribers. So I thought, wow, I'll make a 400 subscriber video so that some of my subscribers can unsubscribe and I'll have to work my way up there again over time. No. I just want to say thank you to all of you guys who've stuck with me, to all of the people who are new to my channel. I want to say thank you as well. I really appreciate the fact that you guys come to me for information and advice. And I know can't always help you with the problems because I'm insane and I'm busy a lot of the time. But the thing is, it's really nice to have a large following of people who will literally come to you and say, "Hi, can you help us with this, or will you do this, or will you do that?" Now, March I'm quite busy, so I'm not sure exactly how many videos I'll get up, but I aim to get a couple of videos up later this month, maybe, and some in March, and work from that. Mainly because I'm cutting off the amount of music that I'm writing now. I write music for crappy independent horror films. I've been doing it for the past 5-6 years. I've been paid once for a horror film, which is great, unless I count the huge crate of root beer my friend Jeremy sent me, which I was really happy about. Most of the films I've done music for actually haven't even sent me a DVD, which I find very, very, very disappointing. But that's life. You can't really argue about that. But anyway, right. You may notice, those of you who watch my channel regularly, that I'm filming myself on a different camera, and I'm also filming myself in 4K. Actually, it's not. It's QFHD. So it's the faux 4K that everyone's enjoying at the moment. And my AF101E is going to be shipped out to its new owner very, very soon. It's not going to cost a lot because my new owner actually lives next door to me, which is great. Anyway, you can probably see that this rusty bucket has been through the wars a bit. You've got a bit of scratch damage there. It's I don't know, you got some clamps really, really tightly screwed in there by a very incompetent person. That's myself. And you can probably also see that I've got a really long lens on this one. Because when you want to impress someone with a camera, you don't want to tell them what its specs are. You just got to shove a really long lens in their face and say, "Yeah, you like it, don't you, baby?" But yeah, it's a really good piece of kit, the AF101E. Very, very underestimated. I used to get mad about the amount of noise that I get in the blacks, and that's one of the reasons I went with this camera here, because it doesn't really give me that much in terms of black noise, and that the stuff that it does give me, I can sort of cut that out quite easily. Whereas the AF101E is slightly more different. They use a sort of inbuilt noise filter, which kind of makes the image look much, much better when you're using dynamic range, stretch, and all of the other amazing features of the camera. It's a really good camera, and despite the fact that it pisses me off on a daily basis, I do love that camera a lot, and I shall be sorry to see it go, but it'll always be within arm's reach, hopefully, unless they decide to sell it. Or she, should I say, decides to sell it. Anyway, so for 400 subscribers, what can I tell you? I'm going to be quite busy next month. That is March. About April, I'm cutting down my hours at work, which will give me more time to spend working with making videos. I'm also going to be resurrecting a series. I'll tell you about that in a few minutes. But yes, basically, my work is killing me psychologically at the moment. I'm not going to say to anybody, "Oh, can you support a project for me, etc. I want you to give money to me, etc." I don't want any of that. I've always worked for my money ever since I've been able to, and I've worked really, really hard to make my projects. It's like when I got Martin Bauer to make my spaceship for me. I went out and I worked for months doing overtime after overtime after overtime, killing my back, killing everything. I work as a carer, by the way, and it's a really heavy shift that we got on our unit. And I went out there and I met him again, and it was beautiful because when we were carrying it away, it was just something amazing. Anyway, the spaceship's behind me. I'm not going to move it because whenever I try and move something for a video like this, I end up breaking it, which is not good. I am going to be bringing back my old sci-fi series Chan War: A Space Adventurer. It was a terrible mistake making Chan War: A Space Adventurer originally. I didn't have the budget, the resources, and the people who wanted to be in it, should I say, they don't want. They didn't really want to be in it that much because they couldn't agree between them on what day they were going to come down, and then some people never showed up. I have that problem a lot, and I've started trimming people off my potential casties when it comes down to it, because you don't want unreliable people on your projects. Anyway, here are some cool looking goggles I'm going to have for the new series. It's going to be completely ludicrous, completely stupid. If you only like sensible stuff, you're not going to like it. I'm going for internet stupid, so it's not going to make that much sense. I'm not going to work too much on making good stories or anything like that. I just want a decent series that I can throw out there that the majority of people can just sit back and watch. If they like it, yeah. If they don't like it, no. It's basically, I want to sort of look towards. I've always liked Red Dwarf, and even though they're bringing Red Dwarf back, I've always liked the whole comedy in space idea. I think that's really, really nice. So I'm going for something which is kind of like Red Dwarf plus Blake 7, except I'm reducing the IQs of all of the characters to something like 40 for the amusement of hopefully a lot of people. I don't care if it's not popular because I'm past that. I don't care if it looks visually stunning or if it looks like crap. I'm going to make it because I want to make it, and that's the first. I've decided to stop caring too much about what other people want, because it's like when I made Dreamscape, I really worked hard on that. I had a budget of £80 for that, and I was on an employment benefit. And I really, really fought for that. I filmed it in black and white. I spent ages editing it to just give it that colour look. And to be honest, despite the fact that it's got more likes than dislikes, I've received so much abuse from critics on it that it kind of jaded me. The thing is, I went for characters that were really, really sort of tired and knackered. Because my experience of working with people, it's like they get worn down over time, and if you're in space for a long time with a group of people, you're going to be bored, miserable, and probably end up hating them because you're really, really sort of put in a very, very tight space together. And I really wanted to bring that out with Dreamscape and work from that perspective. On top of that, 13 of my cast members betrayed me, which made it very hard to sort of make this, because I had them all coming over on the same day, and they were all going to be in this really big console room, and I ended up calling over one of my friends and begging him to come over just so that I could have 3 people in this room that I'd set up. And I built it all in my front lounge with a load of air beds. I mean, I've got no money, but I'm going to work for that myself. I've got a lot more money already for this project, so I'm really looking forward to making it. I'm going to simplify the way spaceships looked, because before I had loads of flashing lights and stuff. I might have a couple here and there. I'm going to have a couple of little computer panels, but that's about it. What else can I say? Thank you to everybody who has stuck with me this long. I know that I'm not always the most useful person, but I do appreciate you guys coming round. I'm thinking that when I get to 500 subscribers, I thought a load of the channels who've got a load of money, they're like, we'll give you a free camera or a free lens, to a random subscriber. So because I'm so poor, I shall send, and I give you this, I shall send this can of peeled plum tomatoes to a random subscriber. I will message the subscriber, and it will be this exact can, alright? And this is a can that could go off, so you might even receive some out-of-date peeled plum tomatoes, because, yeah, that's pretty much all I can afford. I don't know, I might actually send that out to someone, so I'm going to store it now on the floor, in the dust, so someone can have that. But anyway, I'm working on quite a few different projects at the moment. I don't want to bore you with them all, but things should get a lot better anyway. I'll try and get some videos out in March, and I'll hopefully get another one out to you at the end of February, which is it's 21st today. Yeah, we've got enough time to get 1 or 2 out maybe. I need to do stuff more regularly. I've got a mask skin from Shattered Effects that I can do. I can review some space goggles that I got from Etsy. I think it's the user is On the Wings of Steam, and I will definitely be doing a review of all of this stuff for you guys. I want to review props for people as well, because it'll get things out there, and a lot of these props are really, really good that I've got, and they're really good value for money. But anyway, thank you very much for being subscribed to me. If you like my work, please share it with people. And I know that I started off kind of crap, and I've kind of continued kind of crap, but I'm going to try and up my game at some point. Yeah, anyway, it's really been a pleasure so far, and I'm looking forward to a long time of, interaction between us. So that should be really quite good. What else can I say? For those of you who don't know, I've got a son. He's just over a year old now, and he is very screaming. But he and my partner live in a different house from me, so they are lucky. Anyway, thank you ever so much for watching this. Oh, and also on top of that, I've got a sort of glide cam as well, and I will review that at some point as well. Anyway, you take care, have a really good time, and I'll go into depth on some of the features behind different cameras and stuff later. And maybe make some more more tutorials on Sony Vegas, because that's all I ever use. By the way, for those of you who do watch my channel regularly, if you want any specific type of video that you think I can easily throw together and just sort of quickly put together for you, or if you want anything explained to you by me, just post it in the comments, send me a message, contact me on Facebook or whatever. It's amazing how many people can find me on Facebook. My God, it's freaky. But anyway, see you later. Thanks a lot and take care. Bye.